Have you been to the mall lately? Or even just shopped for clothes? If so, you might have noticed something strange. I recently went to the mall for the first time in years, and all over everything now, from t-shirts to handbag designs to advertisements, there are occult symbols. Now maybe it's because I'm more awake now, but I used to work in the mall and I never remember it being this prevalent. And I'm going to show you what I mean, but it shouldn't come as much of a surprise that much of these brands are likely Illuminati owned themselves. One of the most overtly occult things I saw was this advertisement for Zumiez, the skater fashion store. This one has 3 eyes inside of a circle, surrounded by what appears to be sigils, which are a type of symbol Satanists use to summon demons. And that would be appropriate because the sign itself says summon something. And on it the shirt looks like one of the demons from the Goetia, the Lesser Key of Solomon. Zumiez also sells the famously satanic Thrasher clothing brand that has won the admiration of many celebrities, not in the least because of its blatantly satanic designs. Another occult design you see especially on women's clothing and accessories is owls. And they're made to look cute and fashionable, and most of those who wear them have no idea of their deeper meaning. This is how the occult language works. The owl, of course, has long been associated with the Illuminati. An image of an owl is hidden on the $1 bill, and Moloch is worshipped at Bohemian Grove in the form of an owl.
The owl is a powerful symbol of the elite. The owl is, I guess you could say, the mascot of the sorcerers. It is the animal most identified with consciousness that is aware, yet is using that knowledge to suppress those who are not in the know. And we see it most widely used in the Bohemian Club. This is an organization of elite occultists that meet once a year in the Redwood Grove, about 70 miles north of San Francisco. And they have rituals in this grove that are actually derived from ancient Babylonian ceremonies. And they have a stone owl there that represents an Ammonite god that was, children were often sacrificed and immolated.
Skulls all over everything. Most people think it's just a cool design, but if you think about it, a skull is a powerful archetypal symbol representing death and destruction. The symbol of Skull and Bones, the secret society at Yale, the type of art that the elite are obsessed with. The average person is unwittingly being indoctrinated, yes, initiated into the world of the dark occult. David Icke would say all of these symbols have a vibration. And where are they usually placed? Right on your chest, right over your heart chakra. And that's not even to mention sigil magic and how some of these symbols are actually the calling cards, so to speak, of demons or lower entities that they call on. That was what was on the Zumiez sign, which is why it said summon something. And see, most people just walk right past that, or maybe even think it looks neat without ever even realizing. The Masonic checkerboard pattern also seemed to continuously show up in various stores. This pattern is found all over countless music videos and album covers, and is worn by the police in the UK. Sweatpants with the checkerboard pattern on the side, hats with the checkerboard pattern, scarves with that checkerboard pattern, socks with the checkerboard pattern, pizza lover symbols now being worked into designs. A popular trend is geometric designs, which to the average person might just look like a cool design. This one, for instance, is as above, so below. But in those geometric designs, they're able to put in lots of occult symbolism because a lot of that stuff has to do with sacred geometry. Okay, that's part of the occult mystery school teachings. Okay, so they're able to incorporate that stuff, which is actually an occult symbol. This one, for instance, is as above, so below, which is a primary occult philosophy, especially to the Masons. And of course, the fashion industry is an extension of the Illuminati. Look no further than some of the recent satanic fashion shows they've been having. This type of overtly occult or Masonic clothing has actually been popular among celebrities for a while now, and it seems only now to be trickling down to the masses, albeit in a more watered down form. Here you can see admitted Illuminati member Jay-Z wearing a shirt which shows Jesus Christ in such an offensive position that even Usher is taken back. Of course, many have seen Kanye West's Baphomet shirt and the many celebrities who wear Aleister Crowley shirts. Here's an Instagram picture of Pharrell, and most people think, oh, he's just being cute here, showing off all his sneakers, his sneaker collection. Actually, he's sitting inside of, if you'll notice, he's sitting inside of the magic circle. What do occultists do when they're practicing their magic? They go inside of the circle. And with his hand, with one hand, he's making the sign of Baphomet. That's what the Baphomet does. As above, so below. And if you'll notice, he has on only one shoe on his left foot, showing his allegiance to the left-hand path. Once you notice this stuff, you'll start to see things in a totally different way. The point is that all around us every day there is a language being spoken that few are aware of. Their eyes are open, but they do not see.
When we look at these logos, and once you become familiar with occult symbology, basically across the board, these big companies' logos are occult. I mean, some of them are blatantly Illuminati. Right there, you see the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, right? Or the pyramid shining, and you see these occult arches and so forth. And then right there at Texaco, remember we described the pentagram in a circle, and on and on. It's very interesting that in the 80s, because I love graphics, I went to college and I got a graphic arts degree, and they were teaching us in graphic arts in college to make these kind of symbols, to use pyramids and stuff. So you can't conclude when you see an occult symbol that the person who made it knew what they were doing. They might have just been following the trend of the world, so to speak.
It would seem this younger generation especially is being immersed in occult mystery school themes through every cultural apparatus possible: music, television, fashion, etc. Symbols contain immense power because, unlike other languages, symbols speak directly to the subconscious, and the images that are going to be the most eye-catching are those that trigger the subconscious mind. And artists and designers know this. So what symbols and hidden messages have you guys seen? Please comment and let me know. I'm sure there's much more going on because, like I said, I'm not as immersed in it every day. Be sure to subscribe and do me a favor and hit that like button. And of course, a special thanks to my Patreon insiders over at patreon.com for keeping this channel and my research going. Thank you.